Hi guys, it's Christy and it's time for Mommy to make some coffee. Yeah, I better be very quiet so she doesn't hear me. But yeah, welcome to the far out world of coffee creations. Because guess what guys, it's time for some fun. My mommy, your barista, Scarlett, will be doing taste tests of all sorts of creamer flavors, coffee flavors, and crazy combinations that she makes. She'll even go on some trips to some coffee shops and do some taste testing that way. So yeah, why don't you come in and join her for some coffee? Uh-oh, I think I'm caught. Christy? Yes, dear. What are you doing? I'm watching you make coffee. Why are you standing behind me like that? You act like you're hiding something. Yeah, I'm recording an intro for the channel for you. Oh, really? Yeah. So, I'm making you an intro because you need it. She's getting the coffee K-cup out, putting in the new one because she is a kook and forgot that she could use the same one over because she's a goober. Hey, watch it. I know. But anyway, so now she's going to go throw the other one away because she's a goober and forgot. But hey, you know what? That's all good because she knows now. Yeah, I know now. I'm just, trying to get that done. But anyway, yeah, so, she's got all sorts of taste tests. Coffee shop taste test, creamer taste test, all that stuff. And you never know, some crazy baby Sharky might show up and hang out with her and banter like we just did. Yeah, this girl right here always wants to banter with us. So you never know when she might show up. Exactly. And not to mention, we got some awesome friends that wanted to help out too with our theme songs. Either right, Mommy? Yeah, Travis, Josh, they've got all sorts of fun planned. Yep. So, without further ado, why don't you join us right now on the far out world of coffee creations for all sorts of fun, laughter, and love. Well, what are you waiting for? Come on in, grab a seat, and let's have some fun.
Welcome to Far Out Coffee Creations, where the coffee is always hot and the food is always good. Scarlet Brew is a cup for you, so yummy. Always a fresh cup of joe with a big giant cup. Every soup tastes so good. The barista you want to choose. When you drink her coffee, you'll know it's so good for you. She makes the best coffee in the house. She does test different types of coffee and talks about different stuff. Sometimes she tries different coffee makers too. With the far out world of coffee creation, you'll find a big sensation. Scarlett with her wit and Christy with her banter. The little shark is always there hanging with the crew. We hope you come on in. Don't forget, and every cuppa, you'll find the best aroma. Fresh with every sip, you feel safe and sound. With Scarlett, coffee is the best around. So come on, gather around for the best coffee ever found. The far out world of coffee creation. And you're a barista, Scarlett. Thank you for watching. Y'all come back now. You're here. Have a couple with us and enjoy yum, smell those biscuits. Woo!
Hello everybody, welcome back to the far out world of coffee creations. Scarlett here. Let me get this thing plugged in. That way when I come in I can quickly plug back in. Phew, what a day. Okay. Let me tell you, last night was a ball. I had fun. It was a blast and it's morning, so I apologize in advance for my morning sniffles, but we're going to get that taken care of. There's that. Grab this. We're going to go out here and have, ow,
a morning cup of coffee. That hurt. That was my arm that just cracked. Ow. Anyway, so let's go see what we got. Oh. Let's see what we've got in here. I happen to know what my fingers are right now. Ooh. I'm wiping the tray off because I want to pick it up to tip it off. There. Okay. And let's see. Since I'm used to this one, we're going to try this one in the back. Because I'm used to something like the one in the front. And, well, it's probably going to be a little different, but this is Butter Crunch, guys, that we're gonna try. So we're gonna see, this is a Friendly's flavor. So we're gonna test Butter Crunch. And I bet you it's Butter Toffee Crunch is what it actually is. And again, this is another Friendly's ice cream flavor. And I love Friendly's. Like I said, I love Friendly's. I haven't had one bad flavor from them. Oh my god. Oh. Ooh, yummy. I might have to use caramel for that. Ooh, yum. Oh my freaking gosh. Mmm. Yummy. That smells amazing. We might have to use caramel. I'll have to find the caramel latte. We definitely are going to have to use caramel. Whew. I'm going to have to start getting the creamer down before I get the damn coffee in them because whew, I don't know if I'm going to be able to do it without opening them up and smelling it. Oh, goodness. It smells amazing. Dang. I love that. I love it. I freaking love it. Oh my god, that smells good. I absolutely love it. And I got that toy stuff on my foot like I predicted last night. That's why I was eking. Yikes. It had me. Like I said, it sticks to my feet. Alright. Alright, now we gotta find the frickin' caramel latte. Good luck. I think I found it, actually. I found it. Found the caramel goodness. Alright, now I gotta get, oops. Ooh, thank God that did not get tipped on the floor, y'all. I had that still sitting there. Not that I'm going to use all these, but I'm not going to use all these packets I just pulled out. I just grabbed out a big handful. I just grabbed out a huge handful. I might just go ahead and use them. There weren't really that many, actually. Actually, just might. I won't use these few. I think I got enough in here. Now, where's my daggone list? There we go. Put this in here. There's that. Be right back, you guys. I gotta go grab something. Alright, I had to go grab something really quick. But, yeah, last night was fun. It was a blast. We had a ball last night, and, you know, getting to do some fun stuff. Had to go to the store and get the pina colada matching creamer that I needed. Well, the creamer doesn't actually match and say it's not pina colada coffee creamer. That's what poor Sam thought. She's like, pina colada coffee creamer? I'm like, no, no, honey, pina colada coffee. Oh. Yeah. Not creamer, but coffee. Actually, I think I might have used hazelnut. Whoops. That don't smell like caramel. That smells like hazelnut. Whoopsie. Well, that might work too, I hope. Alright, we got that done. There we go. Now I gotta grab. Whoops. Shoot.
Speech on pause button.
Okay.
Speech off.
I had to make sure I didn't. I always have to keep making sure, guys, because I bump this and the speech is off so that it doesn't come through yapping. Because if Find My goes off or Weather goes off, you guys will hear it straight up in your ears. I'm trying to avoid that. Because I do follow a bunch of places when it comes to weather. Okay, I gotta put this over here real quick. But I follow a lot of places because they are like magnets to nasty bleh. So basically, for those that are new, I follow them. One of them is our virtual hometown. That one I follow like a hawk because, when I'm virtually living there, I want to know what's going on there weather-wise. Pun. There you go, Jenny. There's your pun. Yeah, there's your pun weather-wise. Ah, God, I didn't even catch that. See, I did. See, I told you I use puns. I wasn't even thinking of that. I was not even thinking that. See, that shows you my brain's not working this morning. I wasn't even thinking when I said it. Weather-wise. Yep, Smart ass me. But yeah, when it comes to weather, I'm always like following that place so that I'm not completely pretending like I'm going with their real weather. But I also do a lot of other places that deal with that crap or have dealt with that crap. I follow them because they're like freaking magnets to this crap. I don't know why, but they are. It's like, okay. I mean, sorry to say it like this, but it's almost like, okay, I haven't had enough. I have to deal with it again. It's like, Mother Nature, leave it alone. Jeez. But, yeah. Let's see, what else? But speaking of Jenny, we gotta shout her out because she's awesome. She helped me out with a lot of things, and because I wanted to give her another shout out today, just in case she doesn't see the first one that I put up when I put these all up. And let's see, what else? Let's see. What else? There was something else I was going to mention. What was it? What was it? I was gonna say something else. I don't remember what it was now. I do not remember. Huh, dang. But yeah. What the heck was I going to talk about? That's driving me nuts. I hate when I'm thinking of something and then it completely slips in my mind because something else was in my mind. Ugh, I hate that. Anyway. Um. Oh, goodness. Okay, maybe that was caramel. Okay, maybe I was wrong. Yum. That is good. Yum. I like that. I like that. Like I said, I've never had a bad flavor from Friendly's yet. And I used to go there all the time. Jenny asked me if I'd ever been, and I was like, oh yeah. I used to go there all the time, and I used to get the that little snack sampler thingy. I love that thing. But the days are getting counting down to Thursday when I gotta try that pina colada. I am nervous. Oh, shoot. Oh, man. I am definitely nervous about that one. I am very, very nervous about that one. But, yep. It has been crazy. Oh, goodness. I just woke up right when I came on, so bear with me, guys. I needed to get my caffeine fix this morning. So I'm not quite my perked up self yet, because I haven't had my coffee. And I had to, so I decided to record me first thing in the morning getting my coffee. You guys usually get me later in the afternoon when I'm a little more perked up when I'm drinking coffee. Because sometimes, you know, when I'd go to work, I wouldn't drink it because it goes through me so fast, and, you know, I'm always running around, so it's like, I don't do that. So I usually have to go without my coffee in the mornings. And that's not a good thing. Mama without her coffee ain't a happy mama.
No. I will agree to that.
Hey.
Huh.
Man, oh man, I'm tired. So good. Butter crunch, good. Yum. Theirs is so good. Like, their flavors are just so full. They're just, I love their stuff. Their flavors are just so, so good. Yum. So good. Chug it, chug it, chug it, chug it, chug it, chug it. Talking about the kitty, they're chugging water in the other room, the kitchen. Chug it, 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 chug it. what I love is when it they don't, it doesn't faze them. Which you'll hear it do it in a minute. They keep chugging some water down. Ow! That was my wrist. But, yep. Just chilling. And like I said, I'm showing you this is exactly how I am first thing in the morning when I don't have my perkiness. I'm just like, meh. And I wanted, like I said, I wanted to show that. I try not to do that, but I wanted to actually show this is how I am when I do not have my coffee. I am not myself. I am just like, meh. I could hear the, okay, get your coffee. I could hear Edie if she sees this. Get your coffee on Thursdays and Wednesdays. And whatever. Well, Wednesday I technically don't have to if we're going to the coffee shop, but, you know, true. But the problem is I can't record it, or I'd spotlight that one. But I can't just go and record that without, you know, because of the dad burn thing. But, you know. So I will try to spotlight that particular coffee shop. I'll see if I can get Sam to take me or something so I can do it, because I can't necessarily record it. I don't think without permission. And like I said too, they don't call me Scarlett, which is why even if I get permission, I probably won't till they're used to that, because they keep calling me my other name, my karaoke stage name that I don't like that much, even though I still use it for that, because yeah, people that know me on there don't know me as this, so it's like, no, yeah. So yeah, are you ever gonna change that name? For karaoke, no, I'm not gonna change it to this, because then they'll find me under here, which they probably would if they caught the connection, but I try not to, you know, mention what my karaoke stage name is over here. That way, you know. But over there, that's just the way it is over there. Oh my goodness. But we'll get that done. We'll get that done on Thursday. We'll get our wedding cake taste test done next week. I am looking forward to the wedding cake one. I ain't gonna lie. I am really looking forward to that one. Because that one's gonna be fun. But, yep. I'm just hanging out and enjoying this yummy coffee over here. Because let me tell you, it's good. It's good. It's really good. That is really good. My God. I gotta get that thing done and send it to somebody too. I keep forgetting to do that. I'm gonna do that as soon as I'm done with this coffee. And get that up there beforehand, and he can put that together to run that this weekend for the announcement. Because I keep forgetting to do that and then see how the heck we're gonna pull this off. Because I might have to have him run that show because running that and the coffee channel at the same time is not going to work. Especially if you drink a pot of coffee, you're not going to be able to sit there like that. No. Not that I'm going to drink a whole pot of coffee, but... Not that I'm going to drink that whole pot of freaking coffee, but, I mean... But, yeah. And I do apologize for that. like I said, first thing in the morning, this is me first thing. Because sometimes I don't eat breakfast, other times I do. And I should have ate breakfast this morning, but I didn't. I just wanted to get right into this and start working. On this. And like some people are like, well, that ain't really work. You're just sitting on your butt drinking coffee. Well, down the road it could be work. Who knows? You know, work sometimes to me has a negative connotation to it because, you know, if it's something you love to do, even if you have to work at it, meaning like this, for example, yeah, I'm just sitting on my ass drinking a cup of coffee and recording it. You know, that to some people, well, that ain't work. Well, it is if you're trying to build an audience. You know, but it's fun work, if that makes sense. Work don't have to be hard and taxing and boring. And let me check this again to make sure.
Speech on. Time record. Pause. Button. Speech off.
Work does not have to be grueling and grinding and, you know, work don't have to be a pain in the ass. Just saying. It can be, but it doesn't have to be. So, I mean, it doesn't have to be grueling and grinding and a pain and, you know. It doesn't have to be. But, yeah, you know, it doesn't have to be a struggle. Oh, goodness. Scarlett is exhausted. You already, like, I don't know why I'm so sleepy this morning, but it's like, yikes. But it's like, at the end of the day, it's like, it's usually like in the morning and end of the day, I'm exhausted. For no, you know, no apparent reason. I don't know. But I guess the kids wear me out virtually. So it's like sometimes, and a lot of people don't get this, but actually the virtual, and I think that just kind of drifts into the reality, but it's like, we got a big family virtually. You know, I've got a huge family. And it is a grind, you know, because there's so many of them. And, you know, but it's like, and it sometimes you can feel it. And it's like, oh. Like, at the end of the day, you just want to kick back, relax. And it does. It trust me. Mama Rocky would be the first to agree with that. I mean, it does kind of, even physically. Like when Narquise had his surgery back in 2021, I literally asked her, I said, because I was up at the exact time that his surgery was supposed to happen. I legit got up. And I am not a morning person, y'all. I had coffee and everything. I was legit up. Now, of course, Rocky wasn't, but I don't think, because, yeah, I was the one up because they were, you know, they didn't come in until morning, but I was legit up with him. And he went in, and then I called them legit on their because at the time we weren't doing YouTube, but I legit called them on the podcast, and I legit called Mom and gave her an update on him. And I'm telling y'all, I sat there and did updates, and I had the app open the whole day, plugged in, and did updates at those times. And you could tell it by the end of the day. I was so exhausted. And I said, Mom, I've never been more exhausted in my freaking life. I said, is this normal? She goes, yeah. When you really role play it, oh yeah. And let me tell you, Kate could tell you this, Jenny, if Kate remembered it. She could tell you this. She called me, I think, the next day, and she goes, are you okay? I'm like, huh. Poor Kate. She was like, what the heck happened to you? I was like, I explained it. She goes, oof, girl. I was like, yeah, I legit role played it. And I said, I'm tired. She goes, you need soda. I was like, yeah, I need something. Whoo, baby. And I think that day, I don't know what happened, but for some reason, I think my internet was down, so she actually called staff for me because I couldn't do it. Oh, shoot. I couldn't call to get staff that day, so Kate had to call staff for me because I think my internet was down or something went down. I don't know if the power went out. I think our power went out or the internet went down. Something, maybe both. And I was like, by the way, I need staff, but I can't call. And the only reason Kate was able to get through is she FaceTimed me. Because she texted, she goes, hey, I tried to call you. I was like, you can't call me, you got to FaceTime. And she goes, oh, what happened? I was like, oh. And so she actually called to get me staff because I couldn't do it. I was like, I can't get staff today. She goes, why? I was like, I can't call them. I was like, I need help. I have to laugh about it now, but whoo, back then it was not funny. I was so tired. That makes me yawn just thinking about it. Ugh. I was so freaking exhausted. Ugh. But, yeah, we're just hanging out over here, sipping on a coffee, talking about crazy stuff. You know, that's what we do over here. But, yep. Oh man, I'm so trying to get woke up a bit. Trying to wake up a bit. And it's not working. It is not working, y'all. Yeah, Jenny, you know I say y'all a lot. You know who started that. You know who I'm influenced by there, Jenny. We know him way too well. And her other favorite phrase, plumb wild. Yeah, he started that too. Yeah, he's got me saying that too. He's got me saying, holy smokes, plumb wild, y'all. Let's just say people be sitting here going, she's the crazy coffee lady who is influenced by the crazy weatherman. Yeah, with the crazy AI assistant. That can't answer questions for himself or itself, whatever you want to say. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it makes him do it. Be like, one of these days, y'all, you're going to tell him to answer something, and he's going to answer it in a way you don't like. Don't do that. Come on now. That was so funny, though. Like, last night, Christy's like, yeah, ask Y'allbot to pick a flavor. Yeah, right. Y'allbot would let Ryan do it. That's even scarier. I don't know, man. That's a scary thought right there. That's a scary thought. Well, especially when he's not really a coffee drinker himself. Unless it's Nader beans. Yeah, exactly. But I don't think they sell those anymore, but they used to. But Mama would have tried those. Yeah, I would have. If they still sold them, I would have found a way to do that. Of course, I would have had to help grinding them, but I would have done it. And I just inserted my foot in my mouth, I bet, just now. But, you know. Oh, lordy, lordy, lordy. And I just opened my mouth, inserted both feet. I'm in trouble. Anyway. But, yeah. Boy, just imagine a weather coffee calendar. Like coffee's named after weather events and stuff. Oh God, that's scary shit right there to even think about. Yikes! Some of it would be some strong freaking coffee. Yeah, well, it'd perk you up and wake you up. True that, but no. And yikes. Nader beans, that's scary enough, but you know, of course I'm saying that affectionately, but you know. Yeah, see, if it was after hurricanes, it'd probably be espresso or something really hardcore strong. Whew. That'd be scary there. That's a scary thought. Blizzards, it would have to be something cold. You'd have to make it and then make it cold. Well, unless you're in a blizzard and then you'd want to drink it hot. True. We don't want no blizzards, though. No. No, thank you. Exactly. I know Ryan does. Ryan's a snow freak. 'Cause he's crazy. He is crazy. He loves his snow, and I'm like, you can have that snow, sir. I don't want it. You can have mine. How about that, dude? I don't want snow. Don't want it. I do not want it. I hate it, honestly. I won't lie, I don't like it. Ow. I have cracked my wrist twice. Actually, 3 times today. That does not feel good, I tell you. That is not fun at all. Just saying. That hurts. That absolutely hurts. Ouchie. But anyway, guys, I'm gonna head on out, finish this cup up, and I'll be back later with the other one sometime. Anyway, I will love you and leave you till next time. Have a fabulous rest of your day. Goodbye, and God bless.
We hope you've had a great time here with us in the far out world of coffee creations, where Scarlett, your barista, has tasted, tested coffee of different varieties. It could be a coffee that has never been tasted before. It could be a coffee that she just loves, like 8 o'clock coffee. Yum, yum, yum. And of course, smell those biscuits cooking. Yum, yum, yum. So good. If you come back again, you'll get to hear some more fun with Scarlett, your barista, and Christy, your bantering Sharky. Yeehaw! So come on in next time and set a spell with Scarlett. She'll brew some good coffee for you. In the Crying Keurig, I think you'll just love that coffee. Yum, yum, yum. Smell that coffee, and every time it'll be a different thing. And sometimes it might just be some 8 o'clock coffee. You just never know what Scarlett is gonna do when she has coffee with you next time. Yeehaw! Hope you had a great time today. We sure did. Yeehaw! Woo-hoo! Woo-hoo!
Hi, everybody. It's Baby Sharky, aka Christy, and I would just like to thank you for watching the far out world of coffee creations. Mommy will be back, and I might just pop in for a quick visit. So stay tuned, because the barista, my mommy Scarlett, has a lot more where that came from. Hey, Mommy. Yes, dear. Where's the biscuits? Oh, good Lord. You're gonna act like Travis? Yep.